You are listening to Single Smart Female, Romantic Fairy Godmama Edition. This show is brought to you by Irresistibility, expert help for women with online dating. Are you experiencing inbox crickets or real-life crazies? It's not you, it's your online dating profile. Let us help you do online dating that leads to real-life love and romance. Go to helpmeonlinedate.com and we will send you the first 2 video chapters of our program for free. Hello, single, smart females of the world. It is Jen Squared, and we are here today to talk to you about something amazing.
I don't know if everybody's going to find this amazing. I do, but I'm not quite sure.
Right?
Some pissed off people today. Some pissed off single smart females. Are you fucking kidding me, Jens? Are you fucking kidding? I can hear the thoughts in your head.
Right. But just know this is all based on
Love.
Love. It's coming from a loving place for sure.
Mhm.
And then it's also a topic to help you improve your romantic life. So you want to hear what it's about, Jen? Well, you already know, but let's just tell them.
Okay.
Sober dating.
Woohoo!
Oh,
Exciting.
oh.
So fucking exciting.
Yeah.
So excited.
I'm so excited. Let's go have a drink. No.
All right. So I'll be honest. If I had my way, all of my single smart females would be my best friends and none of us would drink together. And we'd just have so much fun all the time.
Yes. We have a dance party.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, am I
It's
going?
you.
You're going?
You're up.
Oh,
You're
I'm up. Okay. So I'm in my 40s and I've done dating a lot of different ways.
Mm-hmm.
And so there's been plenty of times that I have gone out on dates where I consumed too much alcohol. I'm sure other people have done other things on dates, and we just want to, when I say other things, I guess I'm kind of referring to like potentially drugs. I don't know. But we know that alcohol, any other things sometimes happen on dates. And so
Not sometimes. It happens a lot.
Yes,
Let's be honest.
yes.
It happens
I mean,
very
because
frequently.
right? Because sometimes you're nervous.
Mhm.
Sometimes you're like, oh, I just needed something to take the edge off. And yeah, we're here to talk about how that actually can hinder you in dating. So
What I have seen in my own dating life, in the lives of plenty of clients, things like that, there's very few times that it actually helps somebody's dating life. So it's something that I do when I work with women. I ask them to not have more than 2 drinks on a date. And I'm going to tell you right now, although it should be that we live in a world where we can do whatever we want when we want, blah, 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 all that. It should be that way. I agree. The truth is that alcohol changes what we want in the moment. So
absolutely.
we say yes to things when we're on alcohol that had we been sober, we wouldn't do. And that's not because we're more free. That's because we have less boundaries when we're drinking.
Right. It's obvious that the substance alters you and your mental state. And somehow, I don't know, I'm not a doctor or a scientist or anything, but somehow I feel like it increases your desires for physical contact. I don't know how
it
that
lowers
happens.
your inhibitions. And
Yes.
I know that there are people going to point out, but isn't that a good thing? No, I want you to get there sober.
Exactly.
I want you to do it because it's your desire. I want you to step into that, even if it's just little by little, because it's what you really want, not because a substance made you do it.
Right.
And that's really, truly important here. Plus, ladies, I'm just going to be honest with you. I know there's a lot of women out there that have slept with men that they never would have fucking slept with, including myself. And I did it
me.
multiple times before I got my shit together with Mantourage dating. But I slept with men that there's no way in hell, had I been sober, I would have ever slept with.
Right.
No way in hell.
Right.
And that's because I was intoxicated. And being on dates intoxicated does nothing for you. It is a good thing to learn how to do dates sober or maximum 2 drinks. You do not have to be intoxicated at any level to, and I know a lot of it starts off, we think, oh, I'm just going to have a drink. And then you get into the night, maybe you're having a great connection, great conversation, things. So there's another drink and another drink. And then all of a sudden you realize you're fucking intoxicated.
Right.
I know how it goes. And these days I don't drink. And I'm not telling women that they shouldn't drink, although I'd be completely cool if you didn't. It doesn't, I'm not coming down, I'm not the shame, you fucking drink kind of thing. But it does nothing for you on dates. It actually takes away from the experience. So, and plus, if you're making decisions in the moment when you're super intoxicated that you regret severely the next day, you are basically going to be playing small romantically. You're never going to really put yourself out there in the ways that I know is going to draw in the romantic experiences that you truly want.
Absolutely. So not only do you take actions or do things that you would not have done had you have been sober, but you also can't really process a true connection with that person. You a lot of times can walk away from that date and you think you had a good time, but I mean, you were altered. Do you know if you really connected with him? Do you remember everything he said? Was that the alcohol talking that you connected well with him, or was that a true, genuine heart connection?
And not only that, a lot of times the next day, the woman, because it works negatively on your brain the next day,
right,
especially, then she goes into this frenzy of worry about, oh, does he like me?
Did I say this?
Did I say something wrong? What does he think about me? Oh, I slept with him too
soon.
Should I? Yeah. It's just a really good way to drive yourself fucking crazy. And I know some of you are thinking, well, I'll just start drinking again. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm so crazy. I need a drink right now. No, but that's the truth. And, you know, Jen, I think when I was younger, I didn't have the confidence in myself and who I was just within my heart and my soul. This is me. I'm amazing. Look at me. So I felt like I needed to settle those nerves, and that's why I would have a drink. But if you can show up as yourself and love who you are, you're actually way better off showing that part of yourself fully uninhibited, as far as unaltered with substances, so that you can really shine your light. I mean, alcohol can make you sloppy.
Oh my God.
It can make you...
the stories I could tell you, Jen. Oh
yeah. And I don't think that's attractive. Well, I know it's not attractive when you're sloppy and falling down, or you know, I don't know, just like maybe slurring your words even. It's not a good look.
There's other really big piece of it. If he's drinking with you, you're not going to be able to assess very accurately if you're not stepping into a connection with not that you're an alcoholic, but with an alcoholic.
Right.
If you're, you know, intoxicated as well a lot with him.
Right.
Ladies, I'm going to suggest you do this. If you really love drinking, first off, assess whether or not you have a drinking issue, and you need to be honest with yourself. But if you really love drinking, I want you to continue drinking. That's fine. I'm completely cool if you stop, because I think a sober life is actually pretty awesome if you decide to make it awesome. But if you're going to, the heavy drinking only needs to happen with your girls, okay? And there needs to be a pact at the beginning of the evening that nobody goes off with any man at any time.
Agreed.
Okay? I'll be honest with you. When I was very young, when I first started drinking, I was very young, and I was in France at the time, and I slammed it back hard. And I wandered off from my group, and thank God they came to find me, because there were 5 men there that were about to take me off, and I had no fucking clue.
That's so scary.
So frightening. And this is about being smart women. Yeah, we should be able to live in a world where this shit doesn't happen. We don't have to. But since we don't, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that you shouldn't have to do anything. I'm going to tell you to go ahead and do it. And I'm also going to tell you that if you decide to be on a sober path, again, like I said, it can be a lot of fun. You can have amazing connection, even more profound connection than you think you can. So if you're going to drink, you need to do it with your girls and a group of very trusted friends. And now if there's some men in there, I think that that's okay. But you really need to know these men, okay? The other piece of it is dating needs to be done sober. 2 drink maximum, especially when you don't know this man.
Absolutely.
If you've done it differently in the past and shit has happened, I don't want you to beat yourself up about it. I want you to let that shit go, because it doesn't mean it's your fault. All I'm trying to do is to protect you from anything happening again.
Yeah, let's make this clear. It's not about beating yourself up.
This
It
isn't about fault.
never is about beating yourself up. It's always about what shifts can I make to make my life better, and looking forward, not looking backward.
This is
Yeah.
about putting on a seatbelt.
Yeah.
Okay. It doesn't mean it's going to protect you absolutely from everything, but you do have a higher opportunity of making things a lot better if something goes astray. Okay, Lover Girl, it's time for the final thought on today's show.
True romantic connection cannot be assessed through an alcohol or substance filter. Any date should be done sober or with a 2-drink maximum.
Thank you, Lover Girl, for joining us on this Romantic Fairy Godmama edition of Single Smart Female. Don't forget to text this episode to all of your single smart girlfriends, as well as visit us at singlesmartfemale.com.
We'll talk to you next time.
And here's to you having everything you want in life and love.
This show is brought to you by Irresistibility, expert help for women with online dating. Are you experiencing inbox crickets or real-life crazies? It's not you, it's your online dating profile. Let us help you do online dating that leads to real-life love and romance. Go to helpmeonlinedate.com and we will send you the first 2 video chapters of our program for free.